Alright. I was saying I wasn't gonna do another stream for the rest of the week. Like a NASCAR game stream at least, because it lags too much. But as you can see, I'm on my computer right now. And the game was running unexpectedly good earlier. I don't know if it's gonna be lagging now, which it looks like it kinda is, but that's not big lag. But yeah, I just randomly started playing this on keyboard because I originally just wanted to go into the game to see if it looked any different, like any higher quality than console now. And it looks the same. But then I realized, I might as well try out the keyboard controls. And then I went to the Chicago Street Course, a track that I normally hate, and I was taking the lead, like I was genuinely the fastest car on track. And I was like, I got used to this keyboard stuff really quickly. This might be good. Now, I don't really want to go to short tracks right now. They do race a whole lot better with keyboard. The reason I don't want to go is because I don't know if it's going to lag or not. Seems like it's not that bad, especially for, what, a 10-person lobby? Oh my god. That's my biggest issue with keyboard right now. The keys keep getting stuck. Like, I was turning hard to the left there, and it just didn't turn. So that's something, if that can be fixed, we're gonna have to, because that's ridiculous. Like, that ruined my entire race right there. If the races were shorter, I wouldn't mind. But the fact that lap 1 out of 12, my race is already pretty much over. Like, I'm gonna try and catch up, because I've noticed that's a whole lot better to do with this than controller. I'm saying stuff that's, like, obvious to most people, I feel like. Like, people who have played on keyboard before, they're like, yeah, the game plays like an actual game. It's just the fact that Roblox, number one, I don't think Roblox is even made for controller. So the fact that me and Alex are always playing on controller, I feel like it's just asking for a bad time. But yeah, I'm doing this stream just because I won a race. I probably should have won a couple races. The last race, you saw the 3 apologizing in the chat at the beginning. I was getting sent by the 3 the entire time, but I was in the lead. And then it wasn't even him that sent me off track, actually. He bumped me, like, he was raising me aggressive, but the whole thing that ruined my race anyway was my keys getting stuck. Again, and there it is again. I don't know what I gotta do to make that stop happening, and it happened again. I'm holding it as hard as I can to the left, and it's just not going left. I don't know if it's like, maybe it's because I got, 2 of my fingers, like I got my fingers on both the keys, the left and right keys. So I don't know if maybe I'm accidentally putting too much pressure on the right key. Knowing me, that probably is exactly what's happening. But okay, this is still, even with this, it's a lot more of an enjoyable experience. Because notice, I'm streaming right now. My internet sucks. Everyone knows that. If you've watched my streams in the past, just this year, because this year is when it got terrible. But yeah, my internet's terrible, and I'm getting pretty much no lag. Like, it's running a little less smooth than before, but it's basically just running the same as NR 2003 does on this. Like, when I stream, where it runs like 10 frames lower, but it's still running. You can actually see what's going on. I gotta figure out what's up with my PlayStation. I know the PlayStation doesn't get good internet anyways, but it's like, dude, there's no way it can be that bad. Like, that's a console that was made for gaming. This is a computer, like, this isn't like a gaming computer or anything. This is a computer that you'd, like, it has, like, no storage to begin with. Definitely no storage now. This 3 car, I think he's in the lead. As much as I was just saying he was sending me last race, outside of that race, he's the cleanest driver in here. Like, the cleanest other driver in here. Oh my god. Why are the keys getting stuck? Like, that, again. My finger wasn't even on the D key. So that can't be what it is. Is it because I'm using the arrow to, I'm using the arrow to brake and gas? Because I can't use the W key for that. Like, I can't use W and S, because it's... my hand's too big, I think. It wouldn't be comfortable. But okay. Like, 3 minutes into stream or whatever, and I've already lost the motivation to... See, why does that keep happening? I gotta, like, put my keys on the screen. I might go plug in... I'm gonna go plug in another keyboard and see if that works. Because it can't... Oh my god, dude. Of course it's wrapped around 15 different things. Okay, I'm just gonna... I'm not even gonna go walk over there. It takes too much effort. But yeah, and it's not even the key getting stuck. It's just the key not responding. Because I'm turning left and it's not going left. It's just going straight. But yeah, and it's not even... Chicago Street. Okay, maybe I can win. It's crazy to me that I'm looking forward to road courses now. But yeah, they feel a lot better on keyboard. When the keyboard's actually working, at least. I'm gonna go to the outside so I don't run anybody over. This 3 car apparently did something else dirty. Okay, here we go. I don't know what happened to the 3. This is exactly how my first Chicago Street Course race went. I got way in the back. Like, this is actually about the same distance as I was behind the front pack. And then all of a sudden I go take the lead. So, you know, maybe I can win this race. Get redemption, because the whole reason that race ended was because everybody quit. Which is really annoying, you know. I mean, no, man, I love it when you're leading at a track you're not good at for once, and then everybody quits. In general, if you're leading and everybody quits. Or in general, if you're having a good battle with somebody and everybody quits. I think they should make it to where it's just the win only doesn't count if it's one person. Because you can still, there's still competition if it's just 2 people. I just ruined that race for the 46. I think it's just something with me talking too, where I'm not good when I'm talking. I can't concentrate. There we go. Key stopped responding for a second there. I don't know if you saw my car start to go straight. Like, I don't know if that might be input lag too, because whenever it lags, it might just lag the inputs. I might end up just ruining the entire point of the stream and connecting my controller. Because I don't want to be stuck with these issues all day. And I only had the issues like 2 times before I started the stream. And it's already happened 4 times in the stream. Also, look how fast I am. This game is genuinely a lot of fun on keyboard, and I hate that, because I've always... Hope you enjoy the win 3 after putting me in the wall. Let's not get too crazy now, Buster Brown. Look who's behind them. Me, the greatest road course racer ever. Oh, why is he blocking me like that? Oh, okay. Same thing happened again. Like, is that just a Roblox issue? I'm sure it is. But how, my keys keep getting stuck. You saw it again there. I just started going straight. Like, it kind of fixed itself up quicker that time. But come on, dude. Cannot have any fun playing this game if I'm gonna be having control issues like that. Oh boy, I love when people do that. They think they can really back the corner up and get a crossover, and then they turn into the wall. I see that happen pretty much every time I go to this track, too. Like, just make the corner the regular way. Being on the outside in the corner isn't that bad. Oh my god, and the lag, dude. Because you can't judge where your car is going to be when it's lagging. I went from coulda won this race to goddamn it, my keys got stuck to NASCAR game stuff happening. And what did the 5 just do? Oh my god, 5 car. Again, why do people do that? Yeah, let's try to get a really early turn into the corner and smack into the damn wall while we're doing it. I might have to end this stream after this race. It's lagging way too much. Definitely not as bad as the few days ago at the end of that stream, but it's getting bad. Like, it's not quite unplayable level, but like right there it is. And I don't know how many people are still in the race. I assume the 5 left, and I can't look behind me. Okay. Dude, what's this guy trying to do? Come on. Okay, that settles it. I'm wrecking this guy every chance I get now. Like, you can't be that stupid. And he's reminding me a lot of Carson Hocevar right now, where he does some shit like that on the track, and then he acts like he's gonna do better, and he doesn't. And I don't even care anymore. And I might as well just quit, because I should have won that race, and I just got wrecked by this guy who can't... Like, I don't know. Fix the vote. Well, actually, no. The vote kicks... It works in this lobby, I think. Yeah. I actually kind of hope this vote kick goes through. And it's crazy, because I was complimenting this guy when I first joined the server. I was like, you're the only guy with brains in here. You're a real good driver, because I was getting put in the wall every time. And the 3 car pushed me a little bit. Oh my god. It's got 6 out of 6. Dude, if I still lose this race after the leader got vote kicked, I'm going to be pissed off. And it's all because I'm still kind of not used to the keyboard. Because I was on the brakes and then I gassed up. God damn it, dude. I hate myself. I'm going to get passed again. Okay, that race sucked. That was terrible. I got put in the wall and then... I don't understand how you can go from being such a good driver to such a shitty driver so fast. And then the 5 absolutely backs into a win because I got flipped over and I was still that far ahead of him. I love how every NASCAR game stream I make just devolves into me having no fun. Like, I started this stream and I was like, okay, but no. I started the stream and I was like, ooh, I'm having a good time. I'm playing on keyboard. The second I start the stream, I'm having no fun now. Like, oh my god, and of course someone else is driving a 47 car, dude. The one guy who I don't expect people to drive as. Okay, good start. Maybe I can win this race and redeem myself a little bit. After the garbage from last race. Except no, because my control's gonna get stuck again. My car's gonna turn straight into the wall. That was a bad corner. I think I already said it a million times last stream. I hate starting up front. Or like getting the lead at the beginning of the race. Because then the race feels like I'm doing 100 laps right now. Even if I'm leading by a comfortable margin. I just don't like the feeling that I'm thinking I'm gonna win right now. And then I'm gonna look back on this in 5 minutes and be like, man, that race sucked. Also, I'm not gonna be streaming this time nearly as long as the last stream. No, no, no. 8 hours? That's a no from me. My hands are already getting tired on this keyboard. Who's driving a Sunny D car? That better be a Barry car, if there's 347s in this race. Oh my god, there's 347s in this race. Is he getting a push or something? He probably was. And I know I'm not winning this race on the outside. What was that? Who did that? That guy was racing me pretty clean, so I'm gonna say the guy who just turned him is the asshole in that situation. Well, definitely in that situation, but like in general. Don't hit the wall. Two to go. No, make the race less laps. Dude, come on. And I've lost this race already, because... I am not good in 1v1 scenarios. Okay. Don't hit the wall again. Okay, woohoo. NOS energy. Yes, Silver, I remember you. I don't think you understand. I don't have that many viewers. Like, if somebody, I'll remember people who were in my stream, like, 5 years ago. Because I haven't had enough people join my streams ever to where I'm gonna forget anybody. Like, maybe if it's someone who sent one chat in 2022. Okay, so this guy, you know, says dude 91. So I'm assuming it was the 91 who did that. Ladies, ladies, your name's Fox Lover Kate. What the Christopher Bell are you talking about? Jackwagon. Alright, Homestead. A question. Ooh, this could be interesting. I'm Brad Kozlowski, the horse. What is that? Is that just lighting? Yeah, okay, it is. Alright, that's my second win of the day. Second win on keyboard ever. Which, you know, I don't think it was the second win of the day, like July 5th. I mean, second win of the day is in the session. Also, so far this entire time, I've got everything figured out on keyboard except starts. I don't know, I keep messing things up at the start of races, and I almost killed the other 47. Ooh, I don't like someone else driving the 47, but, you know, I'll be nice to him since he got wrecked last race. And I'm also not really a big fan of this 8 car right now. You're bottom of 3, man. You gotta... And I know if I say something, he's gonna give me that same argument everyone does when they don't give you any room. Like, oh, you expect me to just give it up? No, I expect you to race with some etiquette. Like, I expect you to race me with respect. Like, literally a few days ago, this guy, he was trying to side draft, but he wasn't doing a side draft. He was just coming up and hitting me off the corner so I couldn't pass. And I told him, hey, stop slamming into me so I can't pass you. And he said, side drafting. I said, no, that's not side drafting. Then he said, you expect me to just give the position up? I don't expect you to just concede the position. I expect you to not hit me. To not just... Oh my god, T-Dog Water's in here. I sound depressed. I think that's just the way I've been since, well, number one, I'm kind of tired right now, and I have a little bit of a headache, so that might have something to do with it. Did you hear that firework? Jesus Christ. But no, I've also, like, kind of always sounded like this. The reason maybe in some videos I don't sound like it, like, I think in the Backstretch Battles video, that's a good example. It's because I'm usually... Like, when I'm having a blast, most of the time when I'm making videos, I'm having the greatest time of my life, and I don't know why, but it's like... So I'll be screaming, and I sound like... And I sound like 6 octaves higher. I feel like I'm over-explaining right now. The point is, no, I always sound like this. It's... the first thing I was originally gonna say is I noticed my voice sounded like it sounded like I just got more bored in general since I turned 17. I don't know why. Oh yeah! And if you're saying there's a difference between this and the last stream, that's because I'm on computer right now, and on the last stream I was on PlayStation. And my PlayStation mic is really overdriven. Like, this is what I'd actually sound like if we were in a room together. The PlayStation mic, though, the PlayStation mic's like if you plug me into an amplifier and put, you know, overdrive. Also, this race is infuriating me. I keep on making passes up to, like, where the 46 is, and then someone sends it on the bottom. It's like, come on. What's the 42 doing? The 42 tried to block me earlier with that same exact block, and then he blocked to 8 into me that time. Gotta get up. T-Dog Water. And I feel like a lot of these races, a lot of these races are starting position races, which I really don't like. Like, I know sometimes you can get through the field, but a lot of times, as long as you're around the wrong people, it is a starting position race. Like, if you start in the... If I start 14th, for example, there's pretty much no shot that I'm going to win the race unless something insane happens. Which, to be fair, insane things do tend to happen in this game. Me and T-Dogwater are being menaces right now. I'm just glad. T-Dogwater, come on. You're living up to your name right now. Also, from now on, in Australia, it's afternoon for you. That's great. As you can probably see, the time on my computer, it's 12:38 a.m. for me. So, you didn't get to experience the fever dream that was the last stream then. Like, of course you were there, but I mean, like, for me, that stream went on from 2 a.m. to, like, 10 a.m. Okay. I will take a position higher than where I was going to finish. 6th place. That is nice. The 42 apparently sucks. He's upside down. Well, no, that's the... someone else. Midnight. Yeah, but that stream was a fever dream for me just because I was the tiredest man alive for most of it. I was streaming from something like 2:30 to around 11, you know, in the morning. And I think the person who was driving the 99 car in that stream had it even worse. Because for her, it was like, she's 3 hours behind, so the stream ended at like, you know, 8. Or... I don't like how it got so quiet. Bowman Gray again? I don't think I was streaming when we went to Bowman Gray last time, but I went here and it was the most invigorating experience of all time. Also, I'm going to drive a different car because this guy's driving the 47. Oh. I'm pretty sure... Oh. I think this is definitely a starting position race. Because I'm not in a mood to drive through people right now. You know, I just won a race not that long ago. I'm in a pretty decent mood. The only thing killing my mood is the fact that there's 347 cars in here. Okay, a man can only take so much Stenhouse. Even me. And there we go with that. I wish they made it to where the grass down there doesn't slow you down. So I know it's to try to prevent corner cutting, but at the end of the day, probably 90% of the time, the people who are down there are people who get forced down there. By someone who's not trying to force them down there, by the way. Like, I don't think the 11 was trying to put me and everyone behind me in the grass. I think he was trying to get back in the groove after getting thrown up the track, and he just misjudged. Because another thing, I'm not trying to hit the 8 either. I feel like an asshole right now. Because I am an asshole right now. I hope the 8 sends it on me and wrecks me. And my controls are going slow right now. I wish on this it would tell me when a new chat message pops up. Because I have to just occasionally glance over at my iPad. Let's go, train dude. Gas pedal it up. Oh, the 8. I already put the 8 in the wall earlier. This name is taken. You better believe it is. Okay, I gotta go. How did that not kill me? Dude, this game is so backwards sometimes. And we're about to get lapped. No, 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 no. This used to be my best track before they changed it. And now it's one of my worst tracks. It's really just the same as any short track. Also, we can't hit each other anymore. Now we can. Maybe if the leader spontaneously combusts. And also, I think the highest position I can get in this race is like 5th, maybe. 5th or 6th. No, it looks like 4th. I'm not going to get 4th, though, because I mean, if the car is ghost, and I don't end up running into people, then maybe. See, like, the way it is right here. Never mind. Well, never mind the never mind. That's the one time I'm really glad that the car's ghost when the leader comes around. Well, one of 2 times. The other time is when you're the leader. That's when you want the cars to be ghosted. That's when you want every car to be ghosted, actually. Not just the lapped ones. Alright, 2 6th places in a row. I wish they didn't add laps. It's like, oh yeah, let's make a worse version of the track and make the race longer. Even though the lap times are identical. Because the track's the same distance. I generally don't like how long the races are in this game anyways, too. And that's such a stupid-ass complaint. It's like, oh, 16 laps, that's so many. Like, what do you want this to be, row stock, where every race is 5 laps? And I wouldn't mind that. The thing is, I feel like they get the laps wrong at some places. Like, there's... Indianapolis should not have 8 laps. Indianapolis should be a 6-lap race, if Daytona has 6 laps. Almost at 800? Yeah, I'm gonna make a stream for that. I'm probably not, but I'm gonna act excited. Here's that person who's driving the other 47. Don't understand why everybody wants to be me. You know I'm an A-list. I gotta stop. I'm gonna drive the Castrol Edge car because I like this car. Again, I was hoping this car would win Michigan last year, but it didn't. Oh my goodness, we're going to Michigan. The game can hear me. Cue the clip where I win this race, because I said I wish this car won at Michigan. Don't let him show his dark side. What are we talking about? I'm turning right, and my car's not going right. Okay, but this is the second time I've ever played this on my computer, and the first time, which was last June, I still used a controller. So this is, like I said, first time ever playing on keyboard. This game always looks weird to me when I open it on computer, because it's so small. I'm used to it being on the TV screen, where it's all spread out. Like, it looks higher quality on my computer, obviously, because the screen's smaller. More pixels on a smaller area. Also, I think I have my graphics settings way higher on this, because I don't think any of my PS4 Roblox streams look this decent. I also think my bitrate is off. Did I just say off? I think my bitrate is terrible. Hey, the 99 joined. You know, I own that car. I'm playing Team Owner Kozlowski again. Just because... Oh, God. I forgot it's July the 4th. I'm hearing fireworks. Also, this is my best track. I think I already said that. Ever since they updated it, I used to love this track, the old version. Now it's actually just my best track. Because I'm confident to say every race I've done here, I could have won if, like, one small thing went differently. Like, if I hit the wall here, that'll be one of them. I lightly grazed it. What's going on in the chat? What are people talking about? You can feel the horsepower. Oh my god. This is what I'm talking about. This doesn't... It doesn't feel like I'm doing an 8-lap race right now. It feels like I'm doing an 800-lap race. Like, we're not even halfway through yet. It's 4 out of 8. We're halfway to the white flag. Like, next lap will be halfway. I gotta stop running 1 and 2 like that. Because I keep hitting the wall. That time I didn't. I guarantee you someone's gonna come from behind, wall popping. That happens to me a good bit here. So far, they haven't prevailed yet. But, you know, I'm sure they will. Eventually. I'm just glad I get to go to this track and have an actual decent time. Because I went to this track yesterday, twice, I think, and both times it was wall poppers that ruined the race. So I'm glad. I said this lobby was kind of a joke earlier. I take it back, though. You know, kinda. Dude, this race is so long. And it's only long because I'm in the lead, again. You know this race would be blowing by if I was catching somebody 2/10 a lap. From like 5 seconds back. And finally get your OBS. That's good. As you can see, on the bottom, 2 times actually on the bottom, I'm streaming on OBS. And you can also see this stupid VPN thing with, I think, a unlocked thing on it. An unlocked lock icon. I don't know what that means. I don't ever use that VPN either. Like, I do occasionally, but we're talking like 2 times a month at the maximum. And I hate the VPN because every time I turn on my computer, it turns itself on. So I'll be going to Discord or something, it'll tell me to log in again because it thinks I'm in Amsterdam or something. I'm like, dude. And I know there's probably a setting I can change, but I don't feel like going into that app. I don't know where the settings are in that app because I don't use that app ever. I would try to look behind me, but you can't do that while pressing the gas. And also, NASCAR game cars go really slow. So it's not just an illusion sometimes. Because I was watching a video, well, you can see it right here. It's like I'm going like 150. It's saying 200, but like in terms of like the real racetrack, I'm going like 250, or oh my god, 150. And if you've ever seen those videos where it's like a broadcast view of the game, the cars look like they're going pacing speed. And also, I still refuse to believe that this is the FCRD model. I've seen the FCRD models, okay? They don't look this good. I'm sorry to Full Circle Racing Design. I love what you've done for NR 2003. They're the only next-gen mod in NR 2003, actually. But arg. Oh yeah, Adrian. Adrian won a race. That's like... That's insanity. This is what happens when we're not in the game. Alright. Something feels missing. Alex, what are you talking about? I didn't get to see what it is. Okay, I'm gonna change schemes. Who should I drive as? Because for once, I can actually quickly scroll through this. Look how fast I can scroll through this, man. You can't do that on console. I'll be Ty Gibbs for now. Because I want to give the Ty Gibbs drivers a better reputation. Most Ty Gibbs drivers... Okay, Chicagoland, too. I like this track. Jeff won the Daytona 500. Of course he wants to race when we're not in there. Ooh, I don't think I'm going to win this race for some reason. I don't really care that much. Also, where's everyone at? How convenient. Yes, indeed. Very. Pop-Tart is here. Hello, Pop-Tart. We've been talking about NR 2003 for a few hours. Some guy just quit. Okay. But, 99. I don't know if you're watching this, but, I fully understand what you meant now. When I asked how you're so good at road courses and you just said keyboard. Because I could have won every road course race I did today. Maybe not the last one because my controls got stuck. But, like the first race I did on keyboard, it was the Chicago Street. See, why does it do that? I was holding it left and it just stopped turning. But basically, I took the lead on genuine pace at Chicago Street Course. And I would have won that race if everyone didn't quit. Because the win ended up not counting. So that sucked. I'm going to try and get back up to you. I'm kind of scared that I'm going to wreck the whole field when my game does that. My car will just go straight into the wall. I'll give you a hand. I'll drive the 6 again next race. Just so this can be fitting. Also, like I said, you should be a Chris Buescher fan. Because he's like... Roush. I used to really like Chris Buescher at the end of the Gen 6 era. Because in my mind, he was just a slightly less Southern Stenhouse. Which... Like, he was making the same type of crazy aggressive moves. They pretty much ran the same. Good at super speedways and kind of meh everywhere else. And it's kind of like that again this year. Like, they got... RFK started having speed in 2023. And 2024, they were pretty good. And, whoa... I would have pushed you clear to the lead if Bouncing Bonnie, or whoever that is, didn't just shove me out of the way. That's nowhere near Bouncing Bonnie. What does that say? Spring? I don't know. Methamphetamine. You better watch out. Again, I'm gonna give you a hand. A Buick. A big Buick. The biggest Buick of all time. Also, that's what, if you really want to be a part of Sunny T, you gotta call a push a Buick. None of the people watching this know what Sunny T is, I don't think. It's the group, I guess, if you want to call it that. You know, if you want to be a part of the program, when I give you the biggest push ever, it's a Buick. It's not a push. My car stopped. I'm sorry, Nine, if I hit you. Dude, oh my god. Why does it do that? Like, I was able to catch it that time. I think it just happened again. It's getting worse. Okay, 9 car, calm down now. It was an accident. I'm never pushing this guy. What are you talking about? See, but I'm the first good Ty Gibbs in NASCAR game. Actually, no, Alex was. In this version of NASCAR game, though. I'm a commendable Tyquavius Gibbs. One to go, sponsored by Amazon Prime. Sponsored by the mucus in my throat. Oh my god. I thought he was gonna come up and try to clear me. And then he didn't. And he lifted. What are you hitting me for? You're just like that guy I was talking about earlier. It's not a side draft. And of course. I don't know why I'm mad about that, but it's annoying when people do stuff like that. It's also annoying when people do what I just did. Driving into the grass. I don't hate the Elliott car. I hate the people who drive that car in this game. Because I think every time I've seen somebody drive that car in this game, it's been someone who's driving, like, that 9 car, pretty much. Okay, go back to being Brad Keselowski. I'm taking over your role, Alex. Now I'm the team owner. One to go, sponsored by Connor Zillich. Boy, do I wish I had money. Me and Alex could technically both be ARCA drivers right now if we were rich. Because think about it. He's close to some tracks, and I know him. So we're closely related. And, you know, nepotism. I don't think that's how that works. But, oh yeah, Alex, if you want to do a Discord call, you know, I'm on my computer. And the blessing in disguise of you getting that PS5 is that you can do that now without being inconvenienced. And the 9 car is going to ruin it for everybody. Here, let me give you a push. You know, you got to win this race. I don't know if I'm behind or if I'm being a behind. Oh my god. And my car just did that thing again. Somehow there was nobody behind me. Did only 4 cars go or something? Because unless I'm the luckiest man on earth, somebody should have passed me there. And I should at least be hearing cars behind me. Don't go way up the track like that. Gotta hit the bruh. That's right, hit the bruh. Oh my god. See, Alex, I think you are obligated to get me a world's best teammate mug, okay? Because I've shown it, I feel like, all this year. You, the 99, everybody else, the 17 yesterday. Can my car stop doing that? Oh my god. And I keep saying my key gets stuck, but it's like, it's not getting stuck. It's just not responding. And the weird part is it's the middle of the corner. Like, if it was just entering the corner when I first press the button and it doesn't work, I'd be like, okay, my keyboard must just be faulty or something. You know, I've had keyboards like that where the buttons don't go down, and it's stupid, but it happens, at least. Am I about to get kicked for backwards driving? What? I feel like I'm the only person here who hasn't done anything. And people are starting to vote that, too. Like, what? And like I said, I feel like I'm like the only person here who hasn't caused something. So the fact, why am I getting vote kicked? Oh my god, 9 car. Like, if anything, we gotta vote kick this guy for driving like that. Like, I haven't wall tapped at all. I haven't... The only thing I've done that was a little bit dirty, that wasn't even me, was when my key stopped responding and my car went flying up the track and hit somebody earlier. But I said in the chat, my key got stuck. Like, it's... I gotta stop saying that, because it's not the key getting stuck. I don't know if I want to be pushing this 9 car up to the front. Everyone's going to sleep, apparently. I don't understand the big whoop with people going to sleep at 1 a.m., man. 1 a.m. is like the best time to be awake. In all seriousness, though, for me at least, in summer, I think the key time to be awake is like 3:30. That's when I'll usually be like, okay, I gotta consider hitting the hay soon. But if it's like 1 a.m., this is just, regular summer shenanigans. And I'm working on my sleep schedule. I fell asleep at 11:30 the last time I streamed. Yesterday I fell asleep at like 5:50. Still pretty bad, but not that bad compared to 11:30. 11:30 p.m. wouldn't be that bad. 11:30 a.m. though. Ooh, man, the sun's up. It's pretty much lunchtime. With this 24 getting aggressive on the back of this 9, I might be able to do nothing. Watch this. 4th place. Oh yeah, 99 wins. So I'm happy either way, because I am the greatest team owner ever. We have so many wins. I have none of them, but... Okay, let's see here. What do I have? I have yet to try Sunny D. The only one of my fictional sponsors I've ever tried, like, out of all the cars I've driven in any league, or any game even, is Celsius. That's the only... The EJ Ethan Dinger thing. That's the only, like, official fake driver I can be. Because I actually drink Celsius. But I've never had a NOS Energy, never had a Sunny D, never had... I might have Palmolive dish soap. And I might have had that one time. I didn't drink it. It's 12 for you. Why is it 1 a.m.? What do you mean, why is it 1 a.m.? Because that's the way the clock works. I don't know, because the Earth's spinning. Why is it 1 a.m.? Why is it still 1:04? I think my clock might be... No, it's not. Dude, I swear I remember it being 1 o'clock like 5 minutes ago. I'm so stupid, dude. I can't even, like... I can't even say... Like, I said 5 minutes ago as if it wasn't 4.5 minutes ago. But okay, I feel like it was 1 a.m. like 15 minutes ago. I don't know. That race felt long. There we go. That's why I said I'm the only good Ty Gibbs. And that's that same guy who's always Ty Gibbs, who always drives like that. I think I might have just wrecked somebody there when my game lagged. But I don't care. I don't give a Christopher Bell. You know why? Because I am going to go consume some cellular. Okay, calm down on my back bumper, son. I said calm down, jackass. Oh my god. Dirty air. There's no dirty air in this game. It's Roblox. It's bad enough they have side draft in here. Has Ethan won yet? Yeah, I've won. I won at, Iowa. Really early in the stream. And I've won 2 times today on keyboard. The first one was... somewhere, I forgot. I can remember if I try really hard. I think it was a short track. It was earlier. The point is, I've won, but it was really early in the stream. It was like 20 minutes ago. And I hate that the 67's driving like an ass to me. I've got to push him so I can get up there. Yeah, Silver was the only one here for that, I think. Ooh, yes! Team orders! Except no, because I'm not close enough to take advantage of it. But pretend I am. It looked like I was trying to go under the 67. I was trying to line up with him. Jaden, you're the last person to talk about dirty drivers. I don't know if that's what you actually said, because I just saw a snippet of it. But you... Every time we're playing this game together, you just turn right on me. Alright, me and the 67 are even now, though, because I just pushed him into the wall. No, 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 we can't be losing the... No way that's stuck. If that were on controller, I would have been wrecking the entire field right there. You're not getting a push from me, Hendrick cars. 67, calm it. Calm it down, son. Oh. Okay, I gotta back out of that. Don't hit the wall. That was a stupid block, but I'd rather do that than hit the wall and lose a bunch of spots. I'd rather him do that. Hey, Pop-Tart's joining. Everybody's joining. Don't hit the wall, for crying out loud. And it slows you down so much. Why? I think we're closing into the part of the stream where I start to get annoyed. You know, already. I like the leading car, but everyone else. What is the 9 doing? And of course I run too high and ruin it for me and the 67. Here, push me, 67. I'll go kick his ass. I'm not forming words properly again. But who cares? 'Cause I am gonna go kick some Chase Ellie ass. If I don't do that. Dude, I love how it's always when the stakes are high that I mip the corners that badly. Mip. Gonna have to be careful, my parents are asleep. Alright, I'm just gonna wreck you, Pop-Tart. Just so, like, I'm gonna wreck you 12 races in a row so you get so mad. You're gonna be like, ah! Oh god, I didn't even mean to voice crack like that. What's the 9 trying to do? Never fear, Super Brad is here. I keep saying that over and over and over and over and over and over. Oh my god, dude. I don't like this 9 being behind me. Give me a push, 9 car. There we go. I'm not trying to go to the bottom. I'm just being offset. Speaking of being offset, I gotta go high. Let the 9 pass me because I'm not gonna survive on the outside. And that's probably the race, for me at least. Which, there was nothing I could do there. It was either... Well, here we go, getting a push. But no, it was either... Oh my god, and my keys stopped working, dude. This sucks. And who won the race? I don't even care. Oh, that was awful. Dude, why does it... What's the solution for that? What do I have to do to get it to not do that? Because that's... Can I change the controls or anything? Because that was just ridiculous. 4th place. Okay, so everybody had a bad race. We just let big BMWs win, dude. There's no way. Thanks a lot, everybody. And what happened? That's for last race. Last race you weren't clear and came down. I don't like the 9 car in general, so I'm gonna... Dirty driving. Started by Tap. I'm not gonna vote on that because I don't know who that is. Road America. I love when people do that. I don't know why, but when people in the chat see a track and they're like, "What? Why is my car not going?" Dude, I love this game. It's actually a good thing being behind the action right now, because I was probably going to cause a few wrecks. Just forgetting how to drive. Maybe my stick's getting stuck, you know. It's kind of funny, stick and stuck. Jaden, no! Jaden. Falco, me and my bad 6. What did you do? You drove, and you went in a straight line, and then you stopped driving. The only time I'm ever really upset with somebody in this game, if I'm not already in a bad mood already, is if they, like, stuff me into the wall off a corner. Specifically off a corner, because that's usually when it hurts you the most. Also, this is just my worst road course. Not even just in this game. NR 2003, everything. Road America is my worst road course. It's the only one I don't enjoy going. What are we doing? Fix yourselves up. How? What position am I in? I think 3rd. 2nd now, maybe. I don't know. My hands hurt. Yes, I'm in 2nd place. All I need is for the leader to make a few mistakes. A few depop-tartizations. And I can win this race. I'm never saying something silly like that again. I swear to God if that's a 99 behind me. Who's behind me? I can't look behind me. Also, I'm not used to the brakes working that well. I don't ever want to do this track again. Like, even with the keyboard, I think I'm catching up to this guy, but he must have just made a mistake. Because even with the keyboard here, I'm just absolute ass cheat. How are you behind me already? Here, go ahead of me, because I don't know how to make this. See, I just turned right, dude. Oh my God, I turned left. I turned left, I turned left, I turned left. You know why? Because I'm able to do that with the controller. That's the one thing I don't like about keyboard. It feels like it's more sensitive. It helps the cars turn better, sure. Oh yeah, I forgot. I think I've won 3 times today, actually. Because I won that first race I won, then I won Iowa. I don't remember what the first race was. But then I won Iowa, and then also in the stream I won Michigan. I don't want to finish this race. And there's someone behind me. This is the one track where I want to bring out the controller. Any other road course, I am fine at with keyboard. You need someone to help you win? No fear. Super Brad is here. I'm gonna keep saying that every single time I push somebody. Particularly the good people who I'm trying to push. I'm not gonna say no fear, Super Brad's here when I'm pushing this 24 just to make some spots up for myself. Like, there's a certain brand of people, you know. Alex, the 99, Pop-Tart. Also, I keep saying the 99 because I don't know how to say their name. Uh, you know what? That's a good, solid Road America right there. For my standards, especially. That was a decent. Did the leader quit? Because if I'm hearing this correctly, I basically just lost the lead and, like, gave it away. Okay, whatever. Roush 1-2. Let's go. Jack DiMaggio. Last time I heard the last name DiMaggio, it was baseball. A really, really long time ago. Ether is 17. You mean Ethan is 17? I thought you were saying I was a 17 car for a second. 17 years of age, yes. And I feel like I feel like I'm, like, developing slower than most people. I don't know, because I feel like when I was 14, I talked like how, like, a 7-year-old would talk, and now I talk like how someone who was 14 would talk. Like, my maturity level is not on par. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Super Brad, yes. The bad news is, we're at Martinsville right now. Last time I tried to push somebody at Martinsville, I'm sure anybody who saw that can tell you, it did not go well. I think I won last time I did Martinsville, actually. Actually, no. Also, Jaden, I'm sorry if I hit you. I don't... The keyboard. What are you doing, Jaden? Jaden, get your hands off the lead! And here we go. And Pop-Tart, you're on top of the dirtiest guy in... Yeah. I feel like that was a little more warranted than what he usually does. And you're still going as fast as me in reverse. I hate this game. Dude, the 9. What are you trying to do? I know I kind of threw it in there, but you... Ooh, hey, we're voting that guy out for being a moron. Cool. But yeah, I know I kind of sent it in there a little bit, but he was like blocking. I didn't mean to hit you there. That was the 9 pushing me. You know, he's the 9. What do you expect? Oh my god, the 54. What is this 9 doing? Get off the apron. My god. You gotta get really lucky with your starting position in lobbies like this. There's no way I just hit the wall. Okay, 2 people right there that I don't like just wrecked each other. That is fun. Actually, no. Was that the 35 or the 54? If it was the 54, then my point stands. Backwards driving. Why do people keep kicking me for backwards driving? No way I actually get kicked. Dude, I'm streaming right now. I can just show Real Dev Perfect the stream. And show them that nothing's going on. Like, you can't... You gotta... I'm acting like they know that. But, like, dude... You can't just vote kick somebody for something that's not going on and expect them to not have some kind of, like, rebuttal. Okay, the 9's in second. The not stupid 9. Well, I don't know. I haven't raced with this 9 yet. I don't know if this 9's stupid or not. But for now, the okay 9, the neutral 9, the 99's in the lead. There's so many 9s Because think about it. I'm driving an upside down 9. 99's in the lead. 9's in second. I think the other 9's behind me. So everybody's driving a number with that shape. You know, everybody inside the top. I don't know what. I'm hoping the 4th place guy is the 9. Even though I hate that 9 car. Drives like he's been smoking meth. Maybe the vote kick guy's watching the stream. Maybe he's like stream sniping. You know. There goes my car not turning again. Dude, what's it doing? I'm not turning left. I did not have my hands on the left. Like, I wasn't turning left at all there. And it was just stuck turning left the whole straightaway. That is ruining my enjoyment. Also, okay, this keyboard thing was fun at first. Like, it was fun to experiment with different tracks. Now I just want to go to Kansas again. Or Michigan. I went to Kansas already. And that was when this lobby was actually the dirtiest lobby of all time. Chew! Yeah. We're the same car. Jaden, you gotta leave the lobby. You're too crazy. I don't want people to know that I'm associated with you when you're driving like that, okay? Unless you're just not getting it, how to drive. In which case, just wait till we go to Michigan or something. Which, actually, no, because I'm gonna win Michigan if you're not in the race. But, okay, you just... Why does this guy keep kicking people for backwards driving? No! And nobody else better press that. He just keeps vote kicking different people for the same thing. Okay, Richmond, I did good here earlier. And we're starting in the back. At least we're starting last together. Oh. Boogity. Let's go and... Oh, okay. That's my fault. Jaden, calm down. Oh my god, Jaden, you're driving clean. What are you doing driving clean like that? You're supposed to be like the 54. Maybe he realized the 54 is the dedicated dirty guy. Here we go. I hate random starting spots. I don't know how the 99 does it. And just gets so lucky like that. You gotta drive as William Byron. If you're in the stream. Because you're about as lucky as William Byron. It's, like, insane. Like, I don't get... How do some people just not have to deal with this? Like, I don't mean to be one of those, but either I'm the unluckiest person ever, or something. Because I didn't see the 99 get hit by one Jaden Goff. Also, the 54's not up there anymore. Or any 4. Jaden, please stop sending. Use the brake pedal. And by use the brake pedal, I don't mean only when you're in front of me. The 54 is catching up. No way, he braked. Yes, Jaden, you're learning. I hope you're learning. Maybe not, but we're getting better. I might rage quit, Jaden. I'm telling you. I cannot have a stroke of luck when I'm doing... It's always when I'm doing a stream. Because I'll be winning like a pretty regular amount when I'm not doing a stream. The second I start up a stream, people like Jaden are behind me. Every race. Or in front of me every race. Okay, I got no chance to win this race. Unless the 54 pulls some kind of Hail Mary and wrecks himself doing it. I think he might be catching up. But he's cheating, and he's the dirtiest driver in here. So we're getting the bad outcome either way. Because I think he's gonna catch the 99, but it's... Jaden, you're about to get kicked out of the game. I'm not pressing anything. Because I'm pretty neutral. You know, I put up with you in the real world, but... in the game... Okay, nobody pressed... Yes, that's good, I suppose. Not good for people who want to race in peace, but, you know... It's a good story. For you. Anyways. I just know I'm gonna be whooping some tentacles when we go to Las Vegas or something, so please. Can we go to a fun track? Also, I already said it, but my voice is a lot more crisp now. Because I'm on computer. I'm using the same mic as I use on PlayStation, it's just... the PlayStation's just way overdriven. And I can make it not overdriven, but then I'm gonna be way lower than the game. Like, way quiet. Can't hear me at all. Can this 54 just accept that wall riding's not going to work? I almost passed him. One more lap and I would have passed him. And I was that far back. Woohoo. Okay. Again. I have to... Oh God. Yeah, somebody replied to me in the NASCAR Game Discord when I was talking about how I miss non-400 mile per hour Avis. Because Avis, a lot of people didn't like that track, but Avis was like a bearable track sometimes before they updated it. And I feel like the reason they removed it is because they updated it. Like, they made it so much worse, and then they were just like, don't feel like rolling this back, so let's just get rid of it. Atlanta, oh yeah. This is going to be either the best thing ever or the worst experience of my natural-born life. And of course I'm starting in the back again. How far back am I? Almost last? Yeah, Mr. Krabs. Like, bro. My best track in this game. Let's go. Yeah, you better correct yourself. The grammar police is going to be kicking your ass in a minute. Oh, we're already having a bad time. Okay, Jaden, I don't care what you do, just get away from me. Oh, I'm getting turned by the 24. I don't think I'm getting turned by the 24, I think I was coming down on the 24. Love how smooth this feels. Now, it may look like I'm going to push the 22, but what I'm actually going to do is push the 20. I didn't even mean to do that. I was going to try to push the 22. But no, I'm going to push my old pal. My old pal in the 99. Jaden, I hope you understand. That was all fun and games before they updated the game. With the new update, you can't... With the new update, if you go below that line on the backstretch, you just get stuck down there. You can't turn back on the track. I wasn't even trying to move you up in front of the field. I was just not wanting to lift. And also, I can't see the chat right now because I just clicked on another video by accident. 22 is going to get a run. You got to prepare for it. The 24. Saved it. I feel like that was kind of my fault again. I was coming down. What are we doing? Oh, and two of the dirtiest drivers back here now. Right behind me. So I'm running the bottom through 3 and 4. That kind of helped me, but I wasn't trying to go to the top. What is this tap guy doing? Tap guy doing. He keeps trying to pass on the apron. He keeps trying to wreck me. Dude. Come on. Dude. I might vote kick this guy. Someone give me a push. I wasn't even turning to the right there. Again, and I got the 54 behind me. Alright, 22's got this race won, I think. Dude, you've got to be kidding me. Can we vote kick this guy? One of oh my god. One of the 2 fun tracks we're going to go to all day, and we're having to do this. Because it's... I almost feel like it should automatically vote kick you if you're in enough wrecks. Like, if you cause enough wrecks. Or hell, if you get... If people want to... If that... oh my god. Okay. Like, when the vote kick fails, if enough different people try to vote kick you, too. Because you have to be doing something wrong. And you know what's funny? It's always the people... It's always the dirty people who can never get wrecked. Like, I don't know if there's just something different with their game, but... Or maybe I'm just not noticing things enough. But I feel like whenever you're when I'm trying to stay off of somebody, I'll accidentally spin them, and it's the easiest thing ever. But when I'm trying to wreck a dirty guy, it's like... They have more willpower and determination to keep it straight. We do not owe Jaden's anything an apology. Okay? Jaden is... And here he comes. Jaden, if we go to a good track, you better get out of my way. Can we be cleaner next race? Oh, buddy, you've never played NASCAR game before if you think it's going to get cleaner. And I forgot how to turn my character. DSL gets on it. Yeah. Literally every night to ruin the experience. I do appreciate the grind, but I also appreciate we're going to good tracks and he's still in the field. Why is he in the field when we're at Atlanta, when we're at Kansas, when we're at Oval Track? Like, why wasn't he here at Road America? Road America would have been, I don't know, I'm starting last. And you know who's starting right in front of me? Le 54 car. Like, dude. You can't be as serious as Sirius XM radio. We get it. You don't like the 54. My son, wait till this guy sees what the 54 is. Okay, I was gonna go to the top. Also, if I turn right into you, I swear I'm not trying to. But that's been happening a lot. I'm running the bottom right now just because, well, this isn't the bottom, this is the middle. Because, number one, stuff like that's gonna happen every time I run the top. Number two, we're 4 wide. Number 3, you're going to come up because the cars don't stay on the apron at this speed. Number 3, the 24 is doing that. Number 4, the original thing I was going to say, I actually forgot. Dude, and Tab Boyd just won't stop messing with us. Oh yeah! Why the 24 just turn right? I should have wrecked him. And dude, I feel bad for the 8. I'm sorry, 8. I'm not trying to... My keyboard, it just stops working for some reason. Like, I'm turning left as hard as I possibly can. And I'm out of this race at this point. Again, unluckiest driver in the field at this point. I'm getting to Braden Bunch levels of unlucky. Like, it's that bad. And some guy just left. I might be catching up. But the 8's gonna try to make me push, which I don't want to do. No, he's not. He's clean. And by clean, I mean he's just not desperate. Dude, how's the 99? You gotta have, like, an extra gas tank in there or something. A whole nother engine. Because there's no way you're just that fast all the time, 24/7. Like, I feel like I've got some speed right now, too, but not that much. Like, I can catch up to the top 3 if they don't do something silly. By the white flag, probably. Maybe even in the next 3 laps, especially the way they're driving right now. Okay. By the next 3 laps, I mean right now. Oh, no, it's the 54. I don't want to be the sacrifice again. I'm going to vote kick that guy next race. I don't want to push the 54, but I also want to have a chance to win. How am I going this fast? You must have hit the wall. Ouch. Dude, you see how I'm like... You see what I'm talking about with the wall tapping stuff? You can wall tap all day long. Like, no matter what, every track you can do it, pretty much. Every intermediate, at least. I lightly grazed the wall. My car sniffed the molecules of the outside wall, and I lost a ton of speed. Like, I lost half a second on track. That's actual just silliness. Cry, baby. No way someone's getting kicked for being a crybaby. Oh, here we go. I am closing in. It is a Roush runaway. Like that Rostock stream I made in early 2024. For some reason, I think it might be over now. I ran that corner like a cell membrane. Yeah, it's over, I think. I touched the apron. Alright, yeah. It's the closest I've gotten to getting a win in, like, from second. Jaden, you're not gonna run clean. I know you're not. You're an asshole. You don't race clean. Nice job, buddy. I better win the next race. You know, not I better. I'm gonna win the next race. You already know it. Because we're gonna go to my favorite track of all time, Michigan, and I'm gonna win. I'm gonna start in third. I'm gonna go to the bottom, 3 wide. I'm gonna get a little push, and I am gonna run away with it like the Roush runaway that I am. Okay, I'm the nicest driver of all time most of the time. Maybe not right now because I don't know how the keyboard works still, but yes, Chicagoland, good enough. Brad Keselowski went 3 wide in the middle here in 2014. Everybody knows it. And I'm starting in 4th. You know what that means? I'm going to be 3rd here in just a second. And you know what that means? My manifesto is coming true. Okay, I'm not trying to come down. And the 88. Jaden, I swear to fuck. And the 99 gets the lead. As much as I love the 99, man, you can't get that lucky all the time. Come on. I might start wall tapping. And the 54 is catching up. Jaden, get off the apron, you dumb wag. Dude. Okay, at least it was a 54, but come on. I feel like he would have done that with anybody. And the 54's got it. Donkey noises. Like, dude. I'm changing my name to Booker T. Washington. I swear to God. Hopefully the 54 blows up. Oh my God, we're never gonna stop battling for 3rd. Why did you say something about a pickle in the chat? What did he say? Oh, lag spike. Oh my God, and of course, whenever I'm about to clear somebody, they get a push. I hate this game. You know, no one ever pushes me. Okay, the 48. Other than the 48, though, you know. I'm pushing people all the time. Even when it's people who I don't like. There's people in here. I'm always the pusher. I'm always pushing. And then, you know, every time I need a push, it's like, oh, let's go back to the back of the field. I'm going to push the dirty guy. I don't really care. When I do care, though, that does get annoying when it's like someone pushes the dirty guy past me on the last lap, and then they both wreck. The dirty guy wins. And then he's like, oh, why'd you do that? Hey, even though you could see him being dirty, you just rather push that guy than me for some reason. I don't know. That's not my thought process when that happens. My thought process is, dude, of course he chose to push the dirty driver instead of me, the cleanest driver of all time. Like, I don't act like they're morons for it, but it's like, what am I talking about? Can we ever battle like this for the lead, by the way? I know the 54 is wall tapping, but we were battling way too hard for third. Couldn't catch the 99. 99's in second now by a mile. The 54 is in the lead by an actual mile. And I can't help but feel like I'm really, really bad at this game right now. And Real Dev Perfect, I'm going to ask you again, get rid of side draft. This is a Roblox. I didn't mean to do that. But no, this is a Roblox game. People want to get way too antsy for second place. So they were already slowing each other down before. But now with side draft, people will be side by side for second for half a straightaway, and the leader's already got the win. Jaden, stop saying you're going to be clean when you know you're not going to be clean. Because you know you're going to say that, and you're going to go back to driving like an asshole. You didn't say anything in chat. What do you mean you can't wait for me to see what you said in chat? Oh. Rubbin's racing in Roblox. In NR 2003, rubbing is not racing. Because in NR 2003, if you try to rub somebody, you're going flying into space. It's like NASCAR Heat 3 in terms of contact. Any false vote kick will result in a lifetime ban from Roblox. Alright, buddy. It's not that serious. Also, road to 400 wins. I've been streaming for an hour already? Man. Oh, Pop-Tart gets put in the wall by the 54. Dude, I feel like the starting positions have to be rigged. You keep starting next to the dirty guys. I'm not trying to pinch you down. I'm just being here at this point, helping the 99. Yep. And that's what I get. No, but the starting positions have to be rigged. Pop-Tart always starts next to the dirty guys. I always start last. The 99 somehow always gets through all the carnage. How are you in second, dude? You can't. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna pretend I'm the 99. I'm gonna tape a fake 99 to the side of my car. Hang on, Jaden, I'm the fake 99. I'm the Stenhouse 99. It's almost the same scheme, except it's a little more green. Here, give me a push, Jaden. Yeah, we're working together, aren't we? You're not trying to push me, are you? Whatever. Yeah, that's actually what I'm talking... Well, this game sucks. But the 29's in the wall, but the 54 puts me in the wall as soon as I was about to capitalize. Because I am Sten 47 House and I have no luck. I'm gonna go play a different game. This sucks. After this race, I might actually just go play a different game. I don't want to do this. I'm at least going to a different server. Because every time I'm gonna have a chance to be in the battle for the win, something like that happens. And nobody's gonna vote kick the 54. We keep vote kicking everybody else, but we're not vote kicking the 54. How are you gonna vote kick somebody for being a crybaby, but you're not gonna vote kick this guy who's just wrecking every car he sees? Every car he sees. He just keeps crashing them. He keeps crashing them. We won't stop crashing them. Why won't he stop crashing them? Because he's a 54 car. He's DSL, whatever in the DS Christopher Bell his name is. 29's gonna wreck him. Good greasy stuff. And watch me get involved in that. No, somehow. Maybe that's the rule to life. You gotta... No. But the 29's gonna hit the wall. I'd be past him by now if I didn't do the silly. No way I didn't hit the... I did brush the wall. That's another thing, dude. I didn't hit the wall there, and the game was like, oh, but you got within the hit box. Still slowed me down anyways. The 54. I hope the 29 can see behind him and see that the 54 was behind me, and that was the reason I did that. Yeah, give me a push, 54. One to go. I think the 54 is going to win this. Unless the 29 does some good mango stuff. Alright, I see the game's trying to convince me to not leave. Dude. Dude, the key glitch. I swear to God, I swear to God, I swear to God, I swear to God. Okay. I'm sorry, 22, but that was gonna be the most unfair thing ever. I'm sure he's gonna appreciate that apology. My key got stuck in turn 3 and I wasn't having it. Oh, I gotta change cars. Can we vote kick this guy? Or are we just... Or do we just like having him here just for the joke? MWRT. I mean, yeah. If anybody wants to play that. But I feel like people... my bad or sorry does... Okay, see, I'm gonna be on the opposite side of that. I think when people make a mistake, just saying my bad doesn't do anything. Also, the 99's already out of the race. So this is... Jaden, why'd you stop? You weren't doing anything wrong yet. Oh, the 54's in the lead. My first time playing this track with keyboard. I feel like this will be the battle for the lead. Yeah, I was gonna say, this will be the battle for the lead in a minute once the 54 and 48 get side by side. Because either the 48's gonna try and wreck him, or the 54... We know the 54 is gonna try to wreck the 48. What's the The 54 is gonna turn right here in a second. And that will generously give me the lead. This game is so... Can we vote kick that guy, please? It happened again. And I just gave the 99 the win. Alright, on that bombshell, I'm going to a different game. I actually can't do this right now. What do we want to play? And who sent me a friend request in Roblox? Silver, okay. I don't know if I want to be friends with this guy. Neger Buyer. From NASCAR Game. Of all places. Alright, but like I won the last race, and I was like, okay, maybe I'll stay a little while. No. It wasn't even the dirty drivers that did at that time. It's just the fact that my key keeps getting stuck. It keeps not turning my car. It's the most annoying thing ever. I don't know who any of these other people are. I have 6 mutual friends with this guy. Can I see who those mutual friends are? No? Okay, then. I don't know if I want to play Pumutala. You know what? Fine. Where are you on my thing? Join the game. Oh, brother. Invite from NS Trains. I saw that earlier. What did he invite me to play? I might play Rage Quit Obby, Jaden, if you don't get in your Pumu Talladega server. Just invite me to it, actually. Because I just remembered that's a thing. Also, does that say Wordy? I thought it was Wordle. Jaden Goff, Jaden Goff. You popped up on my screen for a second, and now you're nowhere to be seen again. You won't be able to join. We don't have to do a private server. I can just join a public server. Especially because, like, I know Talladega is going to be a disaster if we try to do that. We can go to Daytona, though. I think Daytona could work. If this will get off my screen. Tracks. I was doing Daytona earlier. Because there's never any people at any of the other tracks. At least there's usually not bad ones. There was an ambulance going backwards last time I was here, but that's like a small inconvenience. What am I hearing? Someone spinning? Grand. Pumu Dega. This is Pumu Daytona. Okay? I love how a lot of people just left because I'm not playing NASCAR game anymore. And by a lot of people, I mean two. Alright. Ye old Jaden. I played this a few hours ago. What cars do we want to drive? I don't remember any of my scheme IDs. So I'm gonna have to, like, go look at my PlayStation. I don't need let me get in my Alright. Let me just go find my scheme ID now. 7677590414. I'm so glad I can type those in quickly now. Alright. And I can zoom out. Still. No, 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 no. Okay, who just who just joined? And I can't see anything. Pop-Tart joined. Yay. We now have more than one person who's guaranteed to join my... Oh, God. Okay, the trade-off for me being able to type in the scheme IDs so quickly is that they don't save. I forgot about that. 7677590414. I'm gonna have to write that down in the chat. Oh my God, it didn't save. Ugh. At least I remember the ID now. Oh God, you can turn your car with the arrows in this game. Jaden, pick a different scheme. Okay. I was gonna say I could get you a scheme ID. Can somebody else join this, please? Just join one of us on Roblox. Okay. We've gotta... I just typed in StanZ as my password by accident. Copy and paste the You know, sometimes I wonder. Okay, let's go. Magic and monsters. Dang it. Whoa, my camera's actually staying in a still area behind my car. I'm not used to that. That doesn't happen on console. Don't wreck me. No, God. Save it. No. Well, no. Well, no. Oh my God. Stop flipping. Okay. I'm gonna spawn a new car. And time to find another scheme ID. Which I'm gonna do the Hungry Jack scheme. I don't think I remember what 1075 909 77765 206. Yes, that's the scheme. Okay, let me copy that. Control C. Now, what do we want to do? Alex joined. Okay, we're getting up there. We're getting more people in here. Is the stream really that low quality? Hang on a second. I gotta turn my bit rate up or something, because this game... Okay, Jaden, you do the countdown, because I don't know how to count. And also, we gotta wait for... Gotta wait for lay people to join. You're supposed to count it down. I'm gonna go play NASCAR 15 again. Make a NASCAR 15 stream. Yeah, I'm in the debris. I was in the lead. You can't drive a Lightning McQueen car in a race with cars that go normal speed. And I'm the only one without damage. Dude, we're in a thrandom right now. Right now, and he still has to slow down for us. Look at this jackass. You can't. And look at me. I'm the only clean and pristine car in the race still. Kinda blurry. It looks like I'm streaming in like 20 bit rate. I'm turning the bit rate up. I don't care if it kills my internet. Because there is no way in Christopher Bell, again, that I'm going to be running. And look how slow my computer's going right now. 1,500! Wow, that's bad. Okay. Now, it's still probably not going to look great, but you should at least be able to see some things on the screen now. And yeah, it is making me lag a little more, I think. You're not passing... yes, you are, because you're driving the fastest car ever made. Okay, what game do we play now? I know Alex can't do race mode. I might do one race mode race. Just because I added this, because you can't press this on controller. So this... Like, why did they do that? I'll do a race mode race later. Canteen. Ouch. Hey, I didn't do a blowover. Pumu Talladega might... My spoiler fell off. That means I got a lot less downforce. Well, okay. I'm gonna do a race mode race. Just for the content. Jace. We are already off to a grand start. I'm racing with this thing. I used to see this on Instagram every single day. Every person I know would post this on their story. And it's like, dude. Race in progress. Let's see about that. It's one guy 54 seconds ahead of the other guy. This is an invigorating race. Also, Pop-Tart, what the heck? You sent me 9 Discord messages in an hour? Jeez. Something about Carson Quapple. Of course, someone named Carlos won the race. Is anybody else in here? Because if not, I'll just do something else. This is boring. I'm just waiting. Do we want to go back to NASCAR game? Or do we want to... What do we want to do? I hate how it's so quiet right now. Is there any music I can turn on? Where's the settings? I spent 35 bucks. Okay. And I have 230 friends. NASCAR 25 ignition. Oh boy. You won't believe. I think that's going to be in my recently played somewhere. If I can actually look at the full list. Thank you. Yeah. Racer Speed Studios. I'm going to see if I'm able to load into this game in a timely fashion now because I'm not on console. Downhill battles. I don't know how much I want to do downhill battles. You know, maybe I can make it happen later, but... Also, what I'm watching the stream in 480p. That's why it looks so bad. Like, I know it probably looks bad in general.
It's only streaming in 480p.
Let's fix that. I don't want to stream in 480p. I can compromise some bitrate for some overall quality. Output. Can I even change that? Or is this just stuck at 480p? I don't want this stream to look like a... Okay, I'm gonna do the big risk. I'm gonna put this at 6500 bitrate. And my game's gonna start running at 5 frames per year. The resolution is 480. Oh my god. This sucks. Okay. We're gonna do practice. We're gonna do practice. How do I get this off the screen? Can I move this? Cannot compute. No, dude. Can I get the chat off the screen? I can't Okay, we're doing race. You can't do race. Oh. Alright, I gotta try and trick it. Dude. I don't want to go to the league game. If it takes me to the league game, I'm gonna... Oh. I'm having the worst time of my... You know what? Yeah, let's do this. Let's go to race. Press new league game and go to race. I'm having the worst time of my... Okay, I hear noise. I hear crowd noise. And it's the same thing as every other league game. You can actually move around with the arrows, at least. That's pretty fun. Alex, you gotta join me. Because I'm digging to the bottom of the barrel. Spawn vehicle. 2017. So you're telling me I can spawn this? And then, where's the... Oh, change scheme. Where's the... Where's the... Oh my god. Where's the button to put my own scheme ID in? I don't care. I know who's in here. Where's the scheme ID button? Is it in pit options? No, it's not in pit options, because that's stupid. Oh, it's here. I forgot about that. Dude, oh my god. Why is it such a hassle? Alright. We're all good. And greasy. Can you guys slow down? And this game is really, really loud. Oh, the key response time is really bad. Who just spawned the car in front of me? Loudest game ever. That's what I'm saying. Where's the options to... Is it escape? Yes. Background transparency? Where's the volume? Oh. That's on one bar? Oh my god, I gotta stream on mute. Okay, can we slow down and get in a neat single file line, please? Ha! Oh my god, this is the 2018 Chevrolet. Because look at the spoiler. It's the pre-2019 Super Speedway spoiler. I like it. Okay, I gotta start talking, just yapping nonstop. Because it's silent. Who's driving that car? I'm gonna slow down. I wish I could hear the car coming behind me because I can't even look behind me right now. Okay. I'm assuming that's Alex because it's an 18. I can't stop going backwards. I'm hitting the gas. This game's a load of hooey. Come on. I'm hitting the gas. It's going backwards. I'm in neutral. How do I shift to first? It's going backwards in first gear. Whoa. I'm gassing up. Stop. Rate my scheme. I can't see your scheme right now because my car won't stop back and attack. Okay. Finally. 6.5 weeks later. I get my car to go in a reasonable direction. And come on, we have to go line up or do something. I don't even know at this point. Where's everybody at? There was one stopped 18 car over there. Let me see the list of names. Where's the list of names at? Is everybody still in here? Yes, they are. Tub Frogs. I don't know who that is, but I'm adding him just so I can have a perfect 4 people. Also, Alex isn't in here anymore. I'm going to look at the chat because I can't see it right now. Press the down. Okay, yeah. I already did that. What about row stock? What about row stock? What did you just say to me? Because I swear if I just heard somebody offer up row stock as a suggestion. You know what? Yeah, I'll humor it. After this, after we can get one good lap of people actually being together, I'm going to go to row stock and we're going to see how quickly that falls apart. Because I'm telling you, it's going to be nonsense. It's not just going to be nonsense. Sensical zero, no sense. Make any, doesn't. Also, I gotta turn my volume back on. I don't care how loud it is. It's too awkward. And who is the 18? Jaden, is that you? I'm zoomed way out and it's still making noise. And a lot of it. Wow. Okay. Everybody line up. Okay, Jaden's gonna give the command because, again, I don't know how to do countdowns. Not that I don't know how to count, when I do countdowns, things go miserably. And who's driving what car? I know this is Pop-Tart over here driving the Herb's car, but everyone else, Jaden, I'm assuming you're driving the 20. And everyone else, I don't know, because there's a blue car over there. There's an 80-something car over there. Alright. Rate my scheme. What scheme is it? Are you the 20? If so, fine. The same way I rated the actual scheme. Eric Jones. And Eric Jones out of 10. And who... Oh, Jaden's the one up here. So then who's driving the 20? I'm trying to peep into their car to see who's driving the 20. Who's driving the 20? I'm not going until I know who's driving the 20. Is it that other guy who was in here? I don't know. Jaden, you do the countdown again. This is gonna go awful. Oh my god. Ha! I got the launch. Now let's see how well the draft works. You guys can see that, because I'm in the lead. As you can see. Why is it so loud? Why'd I just... What kind of bump was that? Why does every... I gotta look that up or something. How come every Roblox NASCAR game has these gargantuan bumps that launch your car into outer space? Is everybody having fun? I can't hear myself think right now. Okay, I see someone's getting close, finally. Ooh, that was cool, you slid. What did Pop-Tart do? Woohoo! I just did an almost blow over. Alright, Jaden wins, in a photo finish against me, because I'm the best super speedway racer around. I just lost that one. You two scallywags back here, I'm gonna wreck you. Because the race... Rostock it is! Okay. Whoever's in the stream, say I if you want to play Rostock. Like Jaden does. I gotta stop. The car's too loud. I gotta get out of my car, actually. And I'm not joining Rostock until I see at least 4 eyes in the chat. You know why? Because there's 4 people in here, I think. 4 other people in here. In the meantime, I'm gonna jump around and play with this guy's car. Or jump and play around with this guy's car. You know, this guy, as if it's not the Pop-Tart King himself. Achoo! Alright, looks like nobody wants to play Rostock. So, Jaden, what do we do now? Come up with a suggestion that's not stupid this time, too. 'Cause you sound like me with these suggestions. What the... That was interesting. I said in the YouTube chat, number 1, and number 2, I said I need more than just you, okay? I know you're gonna say that. And my thing is, I feel like a lot of the people we're playing with aren't gonna wanna, like, watch the stream and then have to deviate over to another game. NR 2003. Yeah, I'm sure everybody here has NR 2003. Who's that? I'm gonna run into you. NASCAR game. Whoa! I died. NASCAR game private server. Can you even do private servers? Or like without backstretch. You know what? Yeah. Backstretch battles. I'll do that like one time, because backstretch battles is a little bit of a silly game. Like last time I had genuine fun playing backstretch battles, more than one race, it was 2023. Also, RSLG. Okay, so I was friends with everybody in there. Then. And everybody I know is, okay. Where am I? Backstretch battles should be... that's downhill battles. No, that's backstretch battles. That's backstretch... It is. The cars confused me. Playing backstretch battles, more than one race, it was... I didn't even click on play. That's backstretch... It is. The cars confused me. I might take some clips out of these streams and just... Ketchup? You mean like cool ketchup? Is this the same ketchup I'm thinking of? No, because we're not friends. I don't even know if I'm friends with Ketchup on Roblox. I just know he watches my streams. Alright, people! Get in the game! They already are. Tiki Taki, Jaden RCR, the other guy, Pop Tart. I still don't know how to say this person's name. So I just say the 99. Even though it's... Oh my god, I'm not going to be able to spawn a car. Oh yeah, I also can't do anything for a while. Because as long as it's not what button do I press to get the chat off the screen? Because I don't care. Nobody types in the chat in this game. UI navigation toggle. What? Background transparency. I don't care about that. Micro profile. I don't even know what this stuff means. Is my game frozen? My computer's frozen. Oh my god. My whole computer's frozen. Dude, Backstretch Battles is the only game that can freeze my entire computer. You telling me the game sound's on? Why is it so quiet? Oh, I don't like this. I keep moving my camera around by accident. Because turning the car and turning the car and moving the camera are the same button. I don't think I can do this on keyboard. Unless I can get the camera to stay in a consistent spot behind my car. I can just play it like NASCAR game, actually, where I just only use the arrows for speed. Alright, where's everybody at? I hope my game's not actually freezing as much as it looks like. Of course you got a Carl Edwards car. I'm driving a modern Stenhouse car. I might drive a 2021 car, actually. Because everybody else that I know here right now is driving cars that are old. Somewhat old. Gen 6 isn't that old. It's like 4 years ago. Why is it so quiet? And also, it's going really slow. You can see that, but it's... I'm gonna cause a huge crash. And the 99's in the lead, again. I'm gonna have to come up with nickname. Of course. I don't like how in backstretch battles, literally every spin is a flip. Like, that was the first time I've ever spun in this game without doing a blowover. And also, I keep freezing. Dude, oh my god! Go around me. I'm not having a good time right now. I think I'm switching games after this. I might just go back to NASCAR game in a different server. Somehow, some way, I am passing the hell out of people. My control inputs are responding really, really slow. I have 45 wins in this game. That's actually pretty good considering I don't play the game. What position am I in? 5th? This was a bad track to start with. Oh my god. Yeah, because let's just flip every time. Dang it, dude. I think I just have bad luck when I'm streaming. You know, I'll give this game a few more chances at flatter tracks. For a second there, I thought it said the leader already won the race. That's back for 5th. So I'm just gonna get fifth or worse this race, basically. Or racically. Unless somebody in front of me doesn't know how to land. And that's assuming I do know how to land. Okay. I'm still in fifth because the one passed me. So yeah, I'm just getting fifth. No matter what. You're not blocking me, one car. No siree. Silver. Yes, siree, silver. My computer doesn't like this game. I don't know how this can be more resource... Like, how's this using more resources than the NASCAR game? A game that actually looks decent. Like, this game is like fake sponsors and this 47 scheme, it's the Josh Berry Sunny D scheme, but on the 47. Because the Stenhouse one doesn't have a blue roof. Like it used to. Whenever they sponsor a Ford, they have a blue roof. Oh my god, I might be back in the JB Hunt. I'm glad I don't have a face cam now. I was saying yesterday I want a face cam. I'm glad I don't have one now. My eyes are so wide. I think I just saw a 99 fly behind me. And of course, this one guy lands on his wheels. How long is this track? The Alps aren't that expansive. They are. But come
The Christopher Bell.
on. Mango. Mang. I better win this race. I haven't been doing much winning today. Alright. I just turned my camera. And I did it again. I hate pushing in this game. Because that happens. Ooh. My game froze. Pop-Tart hasn't won today either. So it's basically exactly how this would be in real life. The guy who basically never wins, but, you know, he still wins sometimes, but not often. Versus the guy who hasn't won yet. You know, the stream at least. In the stream. Here comes, Jaden. Why are you driving a Jimmy Johnson convertible? And when's the end of the race? Tartar sauce. Oh. Again, tartar sauce. Yep. And of course, coming to the end, I get, like, 9th place. I don't even want to finish this. I'm gonna go do some... That was not fun. I'm sorry I had to be a part of that. And why does it look like my stream... Is my stream lagging? I'm looking at it and it looks like it's going 3 frames per year. Again. I don't even want to finish this. I'm gonna go do some... Yep. And of course, coming to the end. Again, tartar sauce. Again, tartar sauce. I'm turning the bit rate back down because it's going 3 frames per second. And of course I left the volume on. Okay. Output. I'm gonna go back to 3500 or whatever it was earlier. And I know I can't change the quality right now, and I'm not gonna... Look how slow... I'm pretty sure when I do that, it just overloads my computer. Yeah, it's in the green now. Okay, I'm gonna drive a 2021 car. Oh my god, Jaden, go line up. I already don't want to do this. You just ruined my day. Thanks. Oh my god. Stupid ass horse stables that you gotta go through. The chat button. You're telling me I can get rid of in the blue Ford Fusion. Oh god. I didn't see any of the updated chats, I don't think. I think I was stuck on like half an hour ago. Also, 99 car. This would be a great time to tell me how to pronounce your name. So I don't have to say the 99 car in every scenario. And is this silver? Yes, it is. I should change my name to gold so we can be gold, silver, and bronze. That's why I don't like pushing in this game. You can barely do it. Like, yeah, it speeds you up a ton. The only one chatting? Well, okay, some people chat sometimes. Sin, okay. That was a lot easier than I was expecting. Also, I love how I'm driving, the gas energy. The gas energy Calero. Oh no. Haha, I lifted. If I don't hit anybody. See, backstretch battles is just full of dirty people. What does that say? C makes a suh? Now I'm confused again. Give me a pronunciation guide if I'm not saying it right. R. Look at the Bush. This is what I'm talking about. Bush is the word. I'm not trying to come back and hit. We're going to Christopher Bell. Yeah. You gotta help me win now. Dang it. Second place. Silver out of nowhere. And Jaden keeps driving convertibles. Jaden, figure things out. And he's driving as Christopher Bell, not Jaden. Alex. It's the end. This is for all the beans right here. I need a Buick. And who won? Elsa 44 noob. I got it right. So it is Sin. And here goes Jaden talking about Alex. Hop in. You can't hop in. Let me try to hop in. How do I hop in? Let me hop in. You can hop in? Where's the convertibles at? How much money do they cost? I have no Robux. 129 Robux. And I have 6. I feel like SpongeBob when he was doing the driving test. How many do I need to pass? 600. You know, because it's the same amount. We're going to Daytona. It's not even Daytona. It's the backstretch of Daytona. I'm going to drive as old school Christopher Bell. Or, Dude, why is Christopher Bell the only one who doesn't have a fake name? Everyone else is like Joseph Fusebox or something, and then just Joey Logano. Oh my god, dude. Joseph Fusebox, and then everybody, and Christopher Bell is just Christopher Bell. Dude, whatever. Press spawn. See, the thing with me, I have no Robux, like I said. I can't just go all willy-nilly and just get a convertible. Also, it's time to get sad. The fireworks stopped. Oh my god. Jaden, what are you doing? We're in last place. Oh, Jamie McCarty. Let's see here. Hippity, 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 hoppity, hippity, hoopity, hoppity, hippity. Through the middle. For the lead. Potentially for the lead. Maybe this is the cool catch-up guy. Maybe this... I'm not trying to... I swear I'm not trying to do that. It's just the keys and the board. Oh, I'm gonna get murdered. Which is deserved right now. How am I in the lead? I just hit the wall. He's trying to kill me. Here comes the pocket rocket. I'm not gonna say that again. The office rocket. Here come the supplies. We're gonna almost get turned here in a second, probably, because that's how this game works. See, look at me being as helpful. Anyways, being as helpful as Christopher Bell. Here comes a run. Da 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 da. Instead of here comes the sun, it's here comes the run. Somehow I saved. Oh my god, stop hitting me. Man. If that happens one more time, I'm gonna go to a different game. Just go back to NASCAR game. Because I don't... There's no etiquette in this game anymore. And also, I don't like the physics of this game. Because the cars are, like, all over the place. And it's... Anytime you get spun out, you flip. Like, none of these wrecks. Here comes the run. Yeah, that was... Me and Alex used to make parodies of Beatles songs in 2021. And one of the ones I did was a NASCAR themed one. Instead of Here Comes the Sun, it was Here Comes the Run. Somehow this 99 is still in the lead. I do not get it. Like, what am I doing wrong? Dude, and it's... Here we go again. And so, how am I the one paying the price for that? I wasn't even involved. Jaden, I don't want to push you, but I have to. I didn't even try to do that, but... Jaden, I don't get you. You're the cleanest driver in backstretch battles, but every other game... I get involved in every wreck, man. Every wreck! How is this happening? Actually the unluckiest guy in NASCAR. Dude, and I'm getting turned by some guy in last for no reason. Like, is there a such thing as... Yeah, let's get up there. I'm not gonna stop pushing when I get offset. Because I'm just an asshole like that. Okay, first wreck all day I haven't gotten involved in. And I get involved in my own right after. Dude, there's no... Like, I can't pass this guy. So if I try to pass him, he's going to be able to just... That's why I hate the heat games. Because you can wreck someone when you're in front of them. It makes no sense. But the back of the car acts like the front of the car. Okay, I could have a chance to win this. If there's no convertibles in the race. Here comes Ketchup. I'm gonna push him. I was gonna push him. Dude. See, how's that a flip? Okay, I'm going to a different game. I can't. This is nonsense. Like, you can't. Have you tried Just Daytona? I've done that game 57,000 times. Not in this stream, but I've. Just Daytona's fun if you want to crash. And as you can see, I've had enough of crashing. I'm going back to NASCAR game. Because the players in that. Yeah. The players in that game, they're the same as row stock players, just a little worse. Because it's so much easier to wreck people. And I don't like the fact that there's a scroll thing on this list of people. Oh. And Pop-Tart joined already. This might end up being an unjoinable server. Oh no, I'm already in the race. Dude, the amount of people who joined the stream back when I went back to NASCAR game, I feel like that's my main audience these days, just NASCAR game people. And there's someone in here named Frowny. I'm not even going to try to win. I'm just going to try to have a better experience than backstretch battles, which should be one of the easiest feats in hit racing history. Dude, sweaty hot dog bun. And I think it says sweaty whole dog bun, but I'm... Okay, so every NASCAR game is in the dumps right now. This cannot... You can't just be this bad. Come on. Position in line, too. Okay, yeah, it does that sometimes. I might try and vote kick somebody. I gotta try and find someone being dirty first. I'm not the type of person to false vote kick somebody. Someone called me the N-word in the chat once, and he got banned from the game, I think permanently. But that's... Oh yeah, and it was uncensored somehow. The Roblox chat filter never fails to amaze me. You can't say Christopher Bell more than 2 times in a row, but you can say the N-word. Like, dude, it was the most entertaining moment of the year for sure, but, like, still. Come on. And the 42, I know the 42. And I'm in 8th place because the real General Tom. I was racing with a general yesterday. Not an army general or anything, but somebody who is named General something. I'm gonna change my name to General Nonsense. Sob, man, that's not that bad. Also, I love how I just read the rest of a chat that I read 10 minutes ago. Arg, we're in the wall. Okay, you don't want to be a part of this. I know you'd probably get real lucky with it, shoot the gap, and be up in the front right now. I started 11th, and I'm running 8th, because people keep on... Like, you gotta give me some pointers. How do I get from here to the front? Like, I'm gonna try everything I can here. I'm gonna give it all I got to try to get to the 38, and watch what happens. The 38 does not come to me. In fact, the 1 gets to my inside. Like, maybe you just don't get hit as much. I don't know. Maybe people know I smoke meth, and they just don't like it. I'm gonna have to stop saying that eventually. Because in like 10 years, that's gonna be believable. You know, that I smoke meth. Or crack, or any kind of drug. I feel like crack is an overused drug, though, so I say meth. Oh! How did he speed up? My god, the 2 leaders are so far in front. I'm gonna read what that chat says in just a minute. because I think it's useful, valuable information. You know, I think we're playing RFK teammates perfectly, actually. If you were driving the 17, because Chris Buescher, he got like 4 wins or something. 5 wins, I think, actually, in the 17 now, since 2022. And Keselowski has 1 in the 6. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna pass the 38, but I'm gonna get passed by the 1, because the 1's gonna send me through the corner. I'm sending that guy next race. 7th place. Bye, Silver. If you have a good start, you'll usually have a good race. Here's the thing. I don't go to the bottom and go through people most of the time, because a lot of the time my thing will get stuck, and I'll smash into the grass. And I just said smash into the grass like it's a wall. And also, I'm doing that thing again. I have to drive this car until I win in it. So, King's Hawaiian Pretzel Bites. You're getting all the viewership dollars. Why is everyone leaving? No! Come back! Good night, Pop-Tart, if you're going to bed. We're going to Dover, so you're not missing anything. Okay, if I start inside the top 5 here, I'm gonna win the race. Because Cashy, you look scary now. I think that's one of the people... Yeah, that's one of the people I know. Not the Yosef guy, though. Okay, well, I'm already gonna not win this race. Actually, no, I can go to the bottom here. No, I can't. Oh. I guess that's what the 1 gets for hitting me at the end of the last race. And if this 1 car, I'm gonna wreck this white 1 car. He's annoying. Yeah, let's just shove people through corners at short tracks. Okay, so that confirms starting on the outside is a curse in this game. I already knew that, but that was extra terrible, because I don't know if I've had a downfall this bad in a single race within 2 laps. Maybe even 1 lap. What's the 1 doing, man? Like always, I get involved in every incident. Jaden, stop pinning me down. I'm gonna kick your butt. What are you doing, Jaden? Oh my god, I might end the stream. I don't want to keep doing this over and over. Okay, you're staying. It's good, Pop-Tart. You are a good Pop-Tart to eat. Dude, what do I do? What do I do to have some fun? Because I haven't had fun in, like, I don't know, since I won that last race at Dover. Alex is the 60. Good Pop-Tart, really? Yes. You're a great Pop-Tart. You're my favorite flavor of Pop-Tart, actually. I could eat you all day long. Alex, clip that. Gotta be one of those people. It can be like that... that clip. Downhill I'm not playing downhill battles, my son! Also, at this rate, I think Senna's gonna get the 400 wins before I do. Because I can usually be pretty consistent with that. Win, like, 4 or 5 times per session. And that's like a 2-hour session. But it's either just because I'm streaming or something else. I don't know. I'm just sucking now. I'm winning twice a day now. And I don't mean twice a day. I mean twice a day. As in, like, I'll play the entire day. Also, who won the race? How many wins does this guy have? And who is this guy? Is it the frowny guy? It might have been, I don't know. Maybe I'm fine with it. Oh, buddy. You're a pizza. Yeah, but you're a pizza with all kinds of stuff I don't like. Okay, you're a pizza with olives on it. Oh yeah, since there's actual people watching the stream, and our 2003 stream, I might do that tomorrow, I don't know. But since there's actually people watching, I can tell that story, Alex, of August 1st, I think it was August 1st, 2023, when I turned on the shower and I started singing, I started singing like a shower parody version of Grease Lightning. I forgot what the words were. We'll get some overhead faucets and 4-barrel pipes, so yeah. Yeah, whatever. But I like, the worst thing about that is like, like, it was like I was coming up with, oh, I didn't mean to do that. No, but it was like I was coming up with it on the fly. And it was like, I didn't mean to hit you, Alex. But no, I was coming up with it on the fly, and it was coming out, like, actually making sense. Whenever I want to actually make a song, I can't do that. I can't just get the words to start flowing out. Like Endless ran into a paper cup. But, you know, when I start singing a dumbass song about the shower, about greased plumbing, alright, and since we're all here right now, who wants to do rate? Why does it stop turning, dude? I'm not even doing this to win anymore, so I'm allowing myself to have some fun. On the apron, Alex. Come on, go get with the 90. We gotta like next time we do a Roush team meeting, we gotta like get some pointers. I think a presentation would do nicely. Because a competition meeting, oh, let me tell you. I feel like I'm doing fine right now. It's just Daytona. 42 tried to clear me. I was gonna let him clear, but I'm not gonna. Decided not to. And hee. Oh, 4 wide. Thank God I'm not in the middle of that. I'm gonna make some. The 99's getting turned. I'm gonna make some pickle flavored ketchup. Let me get behind the 38 game, you stupid. And the 42 just wrecked the entire field. Stacked up the entire field. Even if I don't have a chance to win this race, I'm proud that I went from wherever the Christopher Bell I was earlier to the top, about to be the top 5. If I don't get thrown into outer space. which does happen a lot on this channel. I get thrown into outer space. It's actually, oh dude, my car's not turning. Why is my car not turning? And the 42 just wrecked the one, thinking I was wrecking the one for some reason. And I feel like that's the one that's saying what? I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I'm not gonna ever do a stream of this on computer again. So, enjoy not seeing the cars lag right now. Six got a seizure mid-turn. Yeah, my keys stopped working. It's been doing that. I'm acting like he can hear me. Why is the chat scroll not working? Okay, well that was a bad race. I think I started in a bad spot anyway though, so I wasn't gonna have a chance. And then the one chance I had, it like... Okay. I apologize to this guy. I'm only one win away from this Osks YT guy. And it's funny, because I could have way more wins than I have now. Also, I love... Look how much money I have. And I have no luck with the draw. I start last so many times. As much as I hate to say it, I might server hop so I can go to a smaller server. Because look, all the buddies are up there. Alex is up there, the 99's up there, 42's up there. Even the 35. Pop-Tart, you're ahead of me right now. And did I just see the 99 car get passed in NASCAR game? Must have hit the wall or something. Just letting you know, this is like the same level. Letting you know as if it's... I'm not... okay, I think that was lag. I don't think I'm going to be able to be very helpful right now. Also, the 60 is Alex, in case nobody knows. Why is my iPad off? No way I'm that dumb. And the one just put me in the wall. I guess that's deserved, but at the same time, no, it's not, because I didn't do that on purpose. It wasn't even me making a mistake, actually, that put him in the wall. It was my game just breaking. So no, that wasn't deserved. Same thing as when your game freezes and someone wrecks you for it. It's like, no, dude, I actually just couldn't see what was going on. And it's actually not even as bad as that. Because at least with that, you're still moving the stick. They could say, oh, why didn't you just park it? I was on the brakes as hard as I could be. Dude, I'm trying to help the one, and he just got out of my way. And hit the wall by himself. And he's gonna blame me for that, I know. I gotta... Dude, I don't know. My iPad might have died, actually. Because it was at really low battery. Or I turned it off because it was gonna die. Either way. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be doing this stream. Maybe as long as my teammates are awake. As long as, you know, everyone's awake. Alex, just letting you know. This is probably going to end up going really badly for us. There's a little lag. If I end up not pushing you, it's either A, the most likely reason, something went wrong with my game, or B, it's for the best. Or C, I do some stupid shit like that. Oh my god. The cars are unbelievably tight in this game. I was barely on the gas, and there is nothing I could do. I'm wall tapping so I can get back to where I should be. Because I've had enough. Let me give you a hand, son! Whenever I'm in situations like that, it's really easy to forget the controls on computer. Because I accidentally gassed up getting into the corner. Look who's making the big, fat, chunky moves now. Oh, yeah. Not clear, 20... Oh, he is clear. What the... Dude, if my car does that again, I'm turning off the stream and just never playing on computer again. It just randomly decides at some points it doesn't want to turn. I'll try to push you, but the 24 was on my inside. Now, I'm probably not going to be able to eclipse more than a 5th place finish. Which, for me, it's another race that was determined by starting position, which is the most annoying thing. I never liked to making it random starting spots to begin with. I think it's maybe a little better than having it based on when you join like it used to be. But it's also, like... I don't know. I just need one more win, and I'll be satisfied the rest of the day. My jaw hurts. Come back here. Alright, what track? Las Vegas, a good track again. Pretty sure we were here earlier in the stream. And... See, you see what I mean? Every single race I start in the back. Gen 6, yeah, I usually use the Gen 6. The 2019 Gen 6. Okay, I'm gonna drive like I got a broom up my ass. Because there's nothing better to do right now. And I know my car is gonna malfunction. Why am I so far up the track? Oh, the line of Conestoga. I don't want to push a non-Roush car. No, I do not. Get a little sassy entering the corner right there. Oh, this is a pickle. And I can't even back out because the 24 is behind me. I'm sorry. What a run. And we're taking it to Mars. Look out. Again. Okay, best position I've been in a while. And we're getting to that point where I can't... Dude, oh my god! It just doesn't turn sometimes. Go down, go down, go down, go down. Look at the run. Cool. And it's like me and Alex go down as a... like, together every time. I don't know why. Okay, I quit. My car's just turning left by itself. I might end the stream there. And my iPad did die, so I can't even check the chat anymore. Gotta go plug this in. The charger's 2 feet away from me, but we gotta be lazy. Then it's gonna take 6 hours to actually boot up. No, but I don't know how it's getting worse. Like, I'm gonna test that out. I'm gonna press my A key. I was seeing if it was gonna respond or not. Okay, are there any games that it's not gonna affect me that badly? If my car just randomly decides to start turning or stop turning? 4th of July, downhill battles. It's not even the 4th of July anymore, it's the 5th of July. Happy 5th of July, everybody. Happy Independence Day. Ah, that tastes nice. I might actually play Just Daytona. If my iPad would hurry up and turn on, I wish I gotta show you. I can turn a face cam on, by the way. I'm not gonna do that though, because that's stupid. Last time I did that, things got bad. They didn't, but pretend they did. Alex, we don't talk about the incident, remember? I'm in Just Daytona right now, waiting for anybody to join. And this is most likely going to be the last segment of the stream. Because number one, I'm getting kind of tired. Number two, I'm getting annoyed. Number three, I don't want to stream on my computer anymore. Number four, the stream's in 480p. Number five, number six, it's July 5th, 2025. Alright. I'm gonna spawn a Gen 7 because I know there's a Stenhouse scheme. It might be a stupid-ass 2022 one. Oh yeah, I'm gonna see if I can put in scheme IDs. Do I still have that one saved? Oh my god, I can! Alex, if you have a keyboard in your house, the way you get the scheme ID to enter is you just press the enter key. I wonder if there's a way to do that with controller. Because Here, I'm gonna spawn a different car. I'm gonna spawn a Gen 6. So this scheme will actually fit. How do I scroll through the cars? What? I can't scroll through the types of cars. Dang it. Unless I have to... Dude, no way. Come on. How? Where? What do you press to scroll through? I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh, you press the zoom, you do the zoom in and zoom out thing? Whatever. Please just spawn the car, game. Stop freezing. My game's going so slow. Spawn the car, spawn the car, spawn the car. I'm the worst host of all time. And my car spawns upside down. Okay, I have a better idea. I'm gonna go over here. Carl Edwards, of course. And I'm gonna... just paste that. There we go. Never driven this scheme in this game before. Hey, and I forgot the cameras actually stay with the car. This game's also pretty loud. Okay, When do we want to go? Who's going to do the countdown? Not me, because I suck. I feel like I'm doing 2019 Auto Club qualifying. Okay, the good news is this game is still just as slow on computer. It looks a little faster, which, Alex, you're on PS5. I assume your game's running pretty similarly to the way mine's been running, where it's smooth, but, like, there's still the typical Roblox lag. And where's the rest of those slow pokes at? And I'll tell you, you can be so good at NASCAR game, but the second you get into a real man's game like this, you know, you're going to Christopher Bell and back. And to the line. Photo finish. Kinda. Jack-o'-lantern Jack wins. How are you Here we go. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my god! That's the first fluid crash I've seen in this game. Since a long time ago. You're not passing me? Dang it. Get back here. I'm gonna kick your ass. Yeah, that's what I thought. You better flip. Now just keep going backwards. And go into this thing. Let's cut the corner. Ha! And we're going to outer space. Woo! Yeah, I'm the greatest host ever. Showing everybody the most fun time they've had in their lives. Okay. Hey, there's a piece of a bumper. Let's inspect the dang it. Actually, no. You're telling me that's all the damage you have? You flew 1 trillion feet in the air, and it's like just the front. It looks like you just went into the grass. Which, I hate splitters. The one good thing about the Gen 7, they don't get destroyed by the grass. I saved it. Oh, I actually saved it. Save it! I can't look behind me. What happened? Why are there so many wheels? Dale Earnhardt. Flip him over. Yeah, up and an Indy car. Why is everyone driving cars that go faster than us? Also, I don't think I've ever seen anybody miss that badly. Here, let a real man show you how to wreck somebody. Hang on. Okay. Pretend my game's eating barnacles. Technically, you were involved in the wreck, so it counts. Ouch. Where's the contemporary at? This thing keeps asking me for an Apple ID verification. IndyCar. I would say we can do just Talladega, but just Talladega drives terribly and you can't get to people's bumpers. It's gonna cross the finish line before I've only done 1 lap. No, I haven't. I've done 100 laps. They should have a leaderboard for the amount of total laps completed ever in this game. Also, I'm gonna be... Don't run over that wheel. I'm gonna give you a push, and then I'm gonna be dirty. It didn't work. I'm not gonna be dirty. I'm the cleanest mango ever. It's gonna be like that one time I said, "You're not blocking me, Eric Jones," and then I spun myself out in NASCAR 21. You know, I used to milk that game in 2022. That's how I got to where I am today with my somewhat decent subscriber count. Also, hey, it's a Stenhouse car. Again. Back when we drove for the same team. You know, actually, 'cause that's from like 2012. So, Edward Carls was still driving for Roush. Jack Roush. Rack Joush. You know, my Roblox bio used to be Jack Roush hat. Isn't that funny? That's so funny. And you have to kill us all, of course. Because you know I was going to win that race, so you decided to kill me. Here, let's go on the thing. Let me show you how much fun you can have. And dang it! What just happened? And I didn't get any damage. Well, a wheel fell off. But that was after I hit it. Alright, let's see what Alex has been saying in the chat. Nah, I meant Jaden League, like Discord or group. Alex, you gotta really think things out before you type them. That makes no sense to me. I know I'm kind of a dribbling basketball. Sorry about that. Okay, Richard Petty just gave me a taste of my own medicine. Or my own pedicine. Don't run over any wheels. They're gonna kill you. Grammar police are heading my way. What did you say? I lost, Ethan. I'm in my own little world doing dumb stuff. Latliu, what? What does that last word say? You also, for grammar police, you also forgot to put the apostrophe. Okay, for you, you can't spell. For me, I can't talk. The apostrophe in can't. It's gonna be a repeat of that last finish. Guess who's gonna win, though? Me again, because I'm clean. You still... That was too close to call. And we're going to the infield. I got actual damage. Someone hit me while I'm upside down. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. You missed. I'm not leaving this spot until I get thrown into... Yes. That is a good mango right there. Actually, no. A good Pop-Tart. A tasty Pop-Tart. The tastiest Pop-Tart. What? I'm not touching my keyboard. I'm not touching my keyboard. My car's just going. My car's going on its own accord. Okay. I guess it didn't realize that I wasn't touching the gas. Here, I'm gonna drive a Roush car. Oh. Alright, this might take me a while. The Pop-Tart stuff, you're talking way too late, man. You don't even know what a Pop-Tart is. Neither do I. I hope this scheme works. 8639 255614. No. That's a truck series scheme ID. Okay. Nighty night, Alex. Is anybody else conceding going to bed? You know, everybody wants to go to bed now. If you guys can just wait for me to get my scheme in, because I don't remember what the ID is. 8-1. Man, whatever. I'll just drive a base scheme. Here, we can be Brad Keselowski and Carl Edwards, because the rivalry is brewing. That was one of the first rivalries I ever saw in NASCAR. And I thought it was crazy. Oh yeah, let's just kill each other. Grand. I don't think I've ever seen two people wreck each other in such immense fashion. Why do I keep... I'm on Rec Room right now. I just realized. I keep hearing watch notifications. Alright, can Appleby Jack run down? I gotta come up with a funny name. I don't know. The blue and white car. We're gonna find out. And it's 2 laps to go because I want to have time. So come into the white flag. Can I stop getting notifications? Oh, that was Pop-Tart. I thought that was a Shein advertisement. Oh yeah, I have the Shein app for some reason. And I'm gonna flip the 99 and win the race. Never mind, because I flipped too. Okay, 2 to go. Because the gap is the exact same as it was last lap. Or last gap. I'm so funny that I'm not funny. Look, my hood flap's coming up. I've been saying I want a NASCAR game where they add the small little detail where when you're pushing somebody really hard, your hood flaps start flying up. Also, I'm frozen. Really? Okay, we get it. Let me stop crashing. Oh my god, Travis Quapple's dead. So am I. And Michael Waltrip. Okay, 2 laps to go. It is so hard. Me and Alex tried once too, and it didn't work. To try to get 2 good, clean laps here. I have a whole video of us doing that. I'm frozen again. I'm frozen again. My computer's telling me I need to stop. But, you know, I want to have a little bit of fun. You know, when I was... In 2022, I used to say the good greasy stuff all the time. And my voice also sounded a lot more zesty. That's the best way I can describe it. Oh, Dale Earnhardt! Why did I say it like that? I think the 3 a.m. is getting to me. Oh god, it's 3:27. So let me ask you something. Are you prepared to tell me? Are you prepared to say that you're as serious as Sirius XM Radio in front of the face of Ty Gibbs right now? Because I don't think you are. Just like I don't think...
You did that on purpose? I might kick your ass.
You can't block this. I'm the ginger. It doesn't work. As we speed up at the same speed. Oh my god, we speed up at the same speed. To the same speed. Okay. 2 laps to go. Or no, sorry, a lap and a half to go. How about that? Does that feed into the... It's frozen again. Oh, look at this! And you can't even save it. And you call yourself Kyle Larson? You know you don't, but pretend you do. Here, let me help you. Let me help you keep spinning, actually. Keep spinning. How did I spin? Haha, I'm gonna get beside. This game's full of barnacles. And just so you know, because I feel like some people who haven't been here before think I'm like the corniest person ever, which I am. But I'm not corny to the point where I actually say, oh, barnacles. I say that as a joke. I feel like I'm stretching the joke out too much now. But I don't know what else to say. Like I used to call people scallywags last year. I got that from Alex, though. Okay, it's the last turn. And I am gonna make the greatest move ever. I saved it. Photo finish. It might be a photo finish. Are you... I can't... How... Uh-huh. I'm having a fun time. Let me find the patriotic scheme. I gotta quick spawn the car. Okay! Pop-Tart, if you weren't sitting in the middle of the dang old track all the time, I wouldn't be smashing into you like you're some kind of... guy with a DUI, I don't know. Like I'm some kind of guy with a DUI. You know, one time this guy made this really funny joke. It was somebody got a DWI. How are you slow down. And he said, driving while irresistible. And I was like, you know, because I showed the picture of the person and it was like, you're not the guy with the DUI. For me, a DUI is dynamically unable to ingest. As in, if there's a food that I just can't bring myself to eat. Okay, no, that makes no sense. Oh, you finally slow down. 6.5 hours later. Where's the SpongeBob time cards? You know, I think for the last little bit of this stream, I should start playing animal noises. Or making animal noises. I'm gonna bark. I'm not gonna bark. I barked in the video I made yesterday, though. Jasmine Bois. I used to know somebody named that. We used to date, and it was an awful experience. Because every single day we were together, she'd send me pictures of these other guys and be like, oh man, this guy looks so good. You know, and I was like, okay, come on now. Like, do you realize who you're telling this to? And I don't know. I don't know why I stayed, you know. All because it was 2021, and I didn't know what in, again, the Christopher Bell. I gotta come up with something. I didn't know what in the Carl Edwards I was doing back then. Just letting anything slide. I'm not playing a Pop-Tarts commercial. I'd rather sit on broken glass for an entire stream than play a Pop-Tarts commercial. Haha, you ran into tires. And you didn't save it. I'm gonna win. Why did my... You can't. I'm gonna win in reverse. You can't beat me. Try and catch me. Hee 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 hee. Why am I going down the track? No, no, no. We can talk about this, car. Car, no. No, 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 no. How are we both upside down? And you win, because of course. Actually, no, you can't move. How do I unflip my car? I win. And that is my first win in like 6 hours. And look, I win the leaderboard too. Look at you, your rookie numbers over here. 11 laps. Pah! What kind of scallywag are you? Only having 11 laps. King Ducky. So what do we do now? I'm taking suggestions because I'm just going with the flow at this point. I'm gonna lay down and get comfortable. Just anytime anyone wants to give me a suggestion for what to play, you know, I'll listen. And for once, I actually will, because there's... You know, I have a fun idea. Let's all play Sleeping Simulator. It's a game... It's a game where you crawl into your bed and go to sleep. And then when you wake up, you see the front of this Brad Keselowski, if I can zoom it in, of this Brad Keselowski car, and you're like, oh, I'm a Mustang. Don't have any ideas. What do you mean you don't have any ideas? Here, maybe we can play Drive the Really Fast Car. Or no, there used to be soft bodies in here, but they took them out. NR 2003. Dude, at this point I might, but I don't know. Actually, I'm not going to play NR 2003, but I'm going to show you. I blanked again. It's getting too late. I'm going to do a tutorial on how to export cars from NR 2003 to Roblox. I think that'll be a fun idea. Right, everybody? Yeah! I'm losing it. How do I get out of here without just pressing the X? I want to do it the civil way. Leave. Yes. Okay. So. The title of this folder looks really, really bad. Tennis Court HJ. I have a friend named HJ, and this is just videos of us making songs at the tennis court in my neighborhood. Okay. Look at all these EXEs I have. Cup 20, or Truck Series 2023, Cup 2014, Cup 2019, Cup 2020. I don't use 2021 Cup, because it's the same as 2019. Same package. Cup 2023, Xfinity, GNS, Xfinity 2023. These are just physics add-ons. NR 2018, I don't use that because you need fancy setups. Okay, you've done it a million times, but you know who hasn't done it a million times? Anybody else. Except the people who make schemes. I just want to show you how I do it, okay? I'm acting like it's going to be a different process for me. Also, let's look at all my mods. I exported a car from this. This is just default Cup. Truck Series, which I have all the 2023 trucks, I think. Yeah. And I have one Ben Rhodes 2024 truck. This one. Okay, what scheme should I export? I'll do one from this. I want to do one that I don't have, like, that's not in Roblox right now, though, so I don't... I think all these schemes Oh my god, dude. I think all these schemes are already in the game, but I'm just gonna export one that I like. If I can find one that I like. This is getting awkward. I'll just do this one. Next gen. Export. Reddick. And okay. Now what we have to do. I feel like I'm making a 1980s computer tutorial. Well, it was too late for me to take any suggestions. I wasn't looking at the chat. But okay. Hey, look at my background. My background changes, by the way. It's not just this. Here, let's watch my background change. I think that'll be a good rest of the stream. Watching my background flip. It changes every minute, I think. Or maybe every 15 seconds. I don't know. Ahem. Yeah. I can't tell if this picture's blurry or not. Because it is up here, but it looks like this part and the track are crisp. Whatever, though. We're gonna go to Roblox. Create. Creations. And I forgot a step. Jesus Christ. TGA to PNG. Okay, this is I'm doing a great tutorial right now, and it's not working. Oh. And on that bombshell, I think I might end the stream there. Let me see if my background's changed. Yes, it has. 2018 Daytona. Is this ever gonna work? No, and my computer's freezing. Okay, yeah. Uh, good night, everyone. It's been such a fun stream. How long has this stream been? Only 3 hours? Oh. 3.5 hours, actually. But same thing. Okay, I don't use GIMP. All you gotta do is just, there's this free convert website that I always use. I don't know, it's more simple. And my computer, as you can tell right now, my computer is not in a state to download anything right now. I might make an NR stream tomorrow. If I make an NR stream, is anybody here gonna show up? Because it's a lot more fun when I have an interactive chat, but the reason I like to play Roblox on stream so much is because other people can actually join. I like playing games with other people. It's like, maybe I can give you my IP address, and then we can play online NR 2003. That would be great. Okay, Pop-Tart's gonna join. And I assume you and maybe Alex will be the only ones, because I don't think anybody is really into watching that. Hey, it's a 2020 car. 2020 Atlanta, to be specific. I didn't even see my background change the last time before that. It's not that hard to set it up, okay? Let me show you how I do it. I'm gonna mess up everything. Like, I don't even know if you're messed up there. I don't even know what Radmin is, so I don't know. I'm just showing you how to use OBS. So you press on this, And then display capture. Okay. And it should automatically just do that. Audio input capture. Well, that's simple. You just press audio input capture. I'm gonna make it the same device, so I can just have two microphones. Alright. We are living large. I'm gonna actually make this more annoying, too. Audio input capture 2. Way to the left. Woo! Is anybody wearing headphones? So I can just have two microphones. Alright. We are living large. I'm gonna actually make this more annoying, too. Audio input capture 2. Way to the left. I'm gonna add another audio input capture and put it way to the right. Actually, wait. What does that do? Can I add a delay to this one? You can do it by percent? Oh my god. I'm gonna do 194% for this one. Alright. This is going great. I'm sorry that you have to see this and hear this. What does that do? Can I add a delay to this one? You can do it by percent? Oh, I can't add a delay. I'm gonna do 190, 931, no. I'm gonna do 251 milliseconds. This is gonna be the best stream ever. Now I gotta wait. Oh my god. Because I'm screwing around the entire time. 900. Okay. Oh man, this is awesome. I can be as annoying as possible. Actually, wait. To end off the stream, just to get everybody out of here, I'm gonna put this on 923% of the original volume. And then I'm gonna put this at I'm gonna put this at 994, and we're gonna have just to get everybody out of here. I'm gonna put this on. Oh god, why was that so loud? The original volume. And then I'm gonna put this at actually, wait, how high can I turn my mic in this? I'm gonna put this at 1,000. You can put it at 1,000%. 1,990. This is the greatest stream of all time. Woo! Nobody's watching anymore. You can put it at 1,000%. 1,990. This is the greatest stream of all time. I sound like a tornado siren. Woo! Okay. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this stuff off. How do I delete this? Oh. Okay. I'm turning that off. I'm putting that back to normal. I think that's lower than normal. I'm sorry you had to hear that. Yes, you're the only one left because that was a terrible experience. So good night. I'm ending the stream. And I'll see you when the cows come home, I guess.